everyone. So I just played the scale, the C major, 2 octaves, and I shifted, my finger. So and I recorded that because now I have a tool that I can either, watch back again or show this to my teacher to gain some feedback. So today we are going to actually talk about why I recorded my practice and like the benefits and things that I think can be helpful and be motivating to everybody who is actually trying to learn new things. Like it can be not just only music but also for other things as well. But for the example, I will give more of the violin like practicing that I have been doing. Okay, so when I started learning a violin a few years ago, and then I started to record myself. I didn't put it on YouTube like what I'm doing right now. I simply, recorded the practice sessions, and I do that like every day. And then I have a hard drive that I save. Like I don't do that every day now, but at the beginning I started like because I want to see the progress, like the progression of where I started and where I am like now. And then there were times when I showed the recordings to my teacher, and she watched the video and then gave me feedback on forms, right? So because in the violin we have a lot of things going on. We have like how to like hold a bow, right? So like the angle of the bow, and then like the left hand, like the right hand, the bow. At the beginning I have to practice the pinky, um like left and whatnot, and then see the wrist, the movement, and then the left hand, the wrist has to be straight, and then the angle of the and that's only the posture. And then we talk about sound, and then this the when we put the bow on here, the angle of it. And then so that's why I think recording is helpful, to be able to get some perspective in like get the feedback back, especially for all of us who are adult learners, that do not have a lot of access to teachers. So having the ability to show this and gain feedback from other people can be super helpful in the learning process. um, so like for example, I just play the scale, and I can watch back and see, okay, how are my fingers, like my shift, the intonation, so like should I like where I made mistakes, and then how am I gonna fix that, right? So there are a lot of benefits in recording your own practices. And of course you don't have to post your videos unless you want feedback from like like the other people. You could just use that to watch your own progress. But of course it's gonna take a lot of the memory from your either your phone or computer. So if you actually plan to do that, I suggest you get an external hard drive, or yeah, external hard drive is actually a better idea than um the well, I mean, the words like slip out of my mind, but you know what I mean, like a card that use it in the in your camera. I'm sure it will come back to me. But anyway, using the external hard drive is helpful because you could store up a lot of videos. And the another thing is, if you don't want to record the video, I just recently found that if you like record an audio, it can also be helpful, especially when we like look into intonation and accuracy of the notes. So like recently I did a recording, but without like visual. I just recorded the sound, And when I I listen back to what I played, and I felt like, oh, I miss I miss a spot. Like, one finger wasn't on the note that I wanted to actually play. So I have to now watch out for that note when I practice again. So there are benefits, either like recording audio or video. You can get feedback from it. And as I said, you don't have to post it, because it's your video, it's your choice. You can show that to your teachers or show that to people who actually play music. If you want some feedback, that can be helpful. So that would be my suggestions, to record it, because sometimes people are afraid to watch themselves play. But I think getting feedback is helpful, especially at the early stage, because especially for the violin, there are a lot of, like, forms that we have to watch out, like the fingers, the wrist, both hands. Like, the left hand is like the wrist in your in your finger, and the right hand is your bow hole. And the for the left hand, also the movement of your elbow, to go to the G strings, and then to the E string, right? So with these, you get a lot of feedback from people who watch the video, can be super helpful. So try it out for a week, and see, and watch the videos and see your own, like, progression in your practice, and you'll be amazed at actually how much you have progress over a week of practice. So try it out and let me know what you think. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching the video today. If you enjoy the video, please, like, subscribe to the channel. That'd be super helpful. And if you want to hear other things, please let me know. You can provide comments and feedback underneath this as well. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.